the boy was surprised to find. Nori turns into seaweed when it's deep fried, and the price doubled many times over. So he spent all his savings on 10 boxes of seaweed. But after trying it once, it tasted bitter and astringent in his mouth. The boy wanted to make money by frying seaweed, but all the seaweed was used up and it didn't taste like it should. So Jack sold his game console and bought 5 more boxes of seaweed. He continued to fry the seaweed. The oil splatters burned his arms, but even after running out of seaweed again, it still didn't taste good. Frustrated, Jack turned his head and found another piece on the ground. The seaweed had fallen to the ground in the rain last night and was completely wet. He picked it up and fried it in the pan. He found that the seaweed was not dry and not oily. It was just the way he wanted it. When he put it in his mouth, it tasted very refreshing. Jack finally realized that seaweed is very salty. You have to soak it in water before frying. With this exclusive recipe, business is booming. Every customer tastes it and raves about it. Not long ago, Jack was an internet addict. All the other students were attending classes, only he kept playing games just to sell his account for a good price. In order to reward himself, he bought a car at full price. He even drove it to the school and took the headmaster's parking space. At this time, he was undoubtedly in the eyes of his classmates as synonymous with rich and handsome, but Jack's parents thought that he was not doing his job. They didn't believe that he could make money playing video games. His father warned him if he didn't get into college, he would be kicked out of the house. But Jack didn't care. He played the game even harder. He wanted to show his parents that he could still earn money without going to school. 3 years passed by in a flash. The results of the college entrance exams came out. Jack, not surprisingly, failed. He was only upset for 3 seconds. He continued his gaming career without a care in the world. But because of his frequent offline transactions, his gaming account was permanently banned. He had nothing to do but follow his parents' orders. He went to a private university, but after tasting the taste of money, he didn't want to study. All he wanted to do was to make money. So he set his sights on DVD players, which were selling like hotcakes at the time. But because he spends so much, he has very little money left from the game. So he stole his father's antiques at night. He sold them for $100,000 at the antique market and bought 200 DVs for $500 each. But they were all fake. He was so angry that he went to the owner. But the boss didn't take kindly to him. Jack can only eat this dumb loss. But he didn't give up on the idea of making money. One day he drove by a food exhibition. He saw a fully automatic chestnut frying machine. A bold idea was born. He bought it back home at a high price. And this machine would be his chance to become a businessman. The next day Jack went to the market to learn how to make chestnuts. The old man poured the chestnuts into the water. He told Jack that the ones that floated on the surface were bad, and the ones that sank under the water were good when they're not looking. And then steal the sugar sauce for the fried chestnuts. I'll mix it up again and again when I get home. Finally learned what kind of pebbles to use for good chestnut frying. But he was inexperienced. When the chestnuts came out of the pot, they crashed like firecrackers and he dodged everywhere. When the chestnuts came out of the pan, he let his family taste them first. Surprisingly, they were very well received. So Jack rented a shop in the food court of the shopping mall. Because he had to go to school, he left it to the housekeeper. But when the stall was opened, no one asked for it. To learn how to run a stall, Jack went to the market and learnt as he went. Some gave away